my lovely crochet fans. Today I'm coming to you with a project of a crochet tank top. Now for this project, you are going to need some of these, the kind of like just bra pads to put in for the top of the tank top. You're also going to need this little thing here, which you use to make the edges to poke holes and put the yarn through there. I'll put a link in the description so that you can see exactly what it looks like and where to get it from. You're going to need a G hook, yarn. You can use any kind of yarn. I am using Kobu yarn. I'll put a link in so you can see what that is too. Now I have actually taken the yarn that I'm using and I've dyed it to my own colors. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started. The other thing that you're going to need, the last thing you're going to need is a yarn needle so you can sew in all of your ends. But we are going to go ahead and get started, and we're going to start by chaining 19 chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to half double crochet in the next 17 stitches. So that's 1, and this is 2, and then there's 3, and 4, and 5, and then 6, 7, and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and this is 13, 14, 15, then we have 16, and this is 17. And then on this very last stitch here, we are going to put 3 half double crochets. So that's 1, 2, and the last one, the last one is 3. Now, from here, you're going to continue on to the other side, which is the bottom part of this row. And you're just going to do, what you're going to do is you're just going to half double crochet all the way to the end. So and I'm going to half double crochet over my tail. Okay, and now that I have crocheted all the way to the end, what you're going to do is you're going to chain one and you're going to turn. And what you're going to do is you're going to continue to half double crochet to the top. And since we put 3 at the very top, you're going to crochet into that first stitch where we put the 3 in, and in the middle is where you're going to put your next 3. At the very top, in the middle, you're going to put 3 half double crochets, and then you're going to continue down to the other side. And you're going to continue to keep doing this. You're going to chain 1, turn, you're going to come back up, then right in the very middle, you're going to put 3 half double crochets and come back down the other side. And you're going to continue to do this until you have 9 rows. So this would be our very first row. So you should be able to count on each side. So this is your first row, then you do another one, and that'll be the second row. And you want to do it until you have 9 rows. I am going to go ahead and I am going to finish that up off camera, but I want to show you because I've already done 1. You have to do 2, and I've already done 1 and it's finished. And this is what it looks like. And as you can see, here is where I started. So that's 1 and that's 1. So I would just count like this side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then this one is me attaching it to the bra pad, which I will show you how to do once we finish this first part here. I just want to show you what it actually looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and do mine off camera, and then when I get back, I will show you how to attach the bra pad on. Okay, so I did go ahead and finish the top part of this shirt, this tank top, and now I have the bra pad, and I'm just going to lay it over. Now the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to actually have to stretch out the bra pad to make it fit evenly. But the first thing I want to do is I want to do the bottom. So I want to take and single crochet this across the bottom, and we're going to take our edget, and we're going to use it to poke a hole into the bra and single crochet it all the way across. So, oh Jesus. Okay, so you want to be careful because it's pointy at the top and it snags the yarn. So you want to go slow with this. So just a tiny little poke. Oh Jesus. Okay, and what I do to make it easier is I take and push it through to get over this big part to make the hole just a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to slowly pull the yarn through, being careful not to snag anything. You have to go slow because if you don't, you can pull the yarn apart and it won't go back together and it'll look really weird. So again, I'm just going to poke. Uh-oh. There. See, it started to pull apart. And what you want to do is you just want to kind of evenly go all the way across to the end. And then you want to continue, and you can go through each stitch here, but you want to make the stitches close as to stretch out this bra pad so that this fits on top of here. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to single crochet my yarn on top of my bra pad, and then when I get back, I will show you how we're going to connect the two and actually start to make the tank top. Finished attaching the bra pad to the yarn. So you can see there. You can see how I made them close to stretch out the bra pad so it would fit. Now what we're going to do is we're going to attach them. So since I finished it like this, I finished the this is the bottom. Oh, so it goes like this. Okay, I'm getting confused. Hold on. Okay, so I finished it this way. When I start, I'm going to chain one. I'm going to go this way. Once I get to the corner, I'm just going to attach this. I'm just going to go put my half double crochet in, and then I'm just going to go to the next one like they were already connected. So I'm going to go back to my regular hook. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a half double crochet in each stitch, until I get to the end. Okay, so now this would be the end here. And what I'm going to do is, this is my bottom. I'm going to go ahead and wrap that around for my half double crochet. And I'm just going to find the end. And I'm just going to do it like as if they were already attached. Uh-oh. Looks like I lost it. Okay, there we go. There we go. And then I'm just going to continue on and half double crochet all the way to the other end. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up off camera, and then when I get back, I'll show you what we're going to do next. Okay, so I went ahead and joined both of my bra pads here together, and you see there's a little connector piece in between. Now the next thing we need to do is we need to actually make the back part, the strap, I guess, that will start the bottom half of our shirt. So what you would need to do is you would come over here, and you would need to chain as many as it takes to go all the way around your back and connect to this other side, fitting you comfortably. So I can't tell you how many chains to do because every person is a different size. So you would have to chain some, then hold this up comfortably on you, and you'd have to actually take it and put it around you to make sure it fits correctly. Now, I am going to go ahead and do that off camera. When I get back, I'll show you what we need to do next to continue our shirt. So I went ahead and I finished, and this is my chain that I made, and I actually slip stitched it here, and then I put it on. It's supposed to fit comfortably. It's not supposed to be too tight, and this is not supposed to stretch to the point that it may actually break. So you want to make sure that it fits you comfortably and it's not too tight and everything. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to slip stitch this to here, just like that. And then what I'm going to do is, and you're gonna have to try not to get this twisted, because you're gonna flip it like this, and you're going to continue by half double crocheting across the bottom here, and then you're gonna go along the chain, and you want to go into the chains, and you want to try not to twist it. So I will just go to the next stitch. See, oh, nope, 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 nope. Pull that back. Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna half double crochet all the way to the end, and I just want to show you what I'm talking about when I get to the chained part. Oh, try not to skip any of my stitches. Okay, so I am coming to this part here where I connected them. Now, you can just put 3 half double crochets in here and keep going, but for me, I feel like this is too far apart. So I am going to do a decrease. I'm going to do 3 decrease, 3 stitches, and then just pull through all of them. There we go, so that it can become closer together and it feels more secure. There's not so much I don't know, flimsiness in between the middle. And then I'm just gonna continue on. Okay, so I only got like 2 stitches left, and I'm coming up on the chain that I made. So now, of course, I'm gonna take this tail and I'm gonna crochet over the tail, but now I want to be very, very careful as I go along, because this chain can become twisted if you are not paying attention. And I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but when you slip stitch, you want to make sure you don't twist it either. So you just want to go ahead and half double crochet, if I can get this, yeah, half double crochet right at the top of each chain. And this is how we'll make the back part. This is how we make this shirt to continue on with the shirt. The actual top part of the back would be out. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring you in just a little bit so you can actually see, but see how it starts to look way better. And you're just gonna go all the way around, and once you get here, you're just gonna continue, well, you're gonna continue along the bottom. You're gonna continue along the bottom to make the rest of it. So you're just going to continue, and then you're going to continue and around and around and around until you make this as long as you want. Since everybody's height is different, I can't exactly tell you how long it should be. So you'll have to actually figure that out on your own. You'll have to continue to keep going around and then try it on and see how far it goes. If it's not far enough, you have to continue to keep going until you make it as long as you want. Now, once you are done with that, once I am done with that, I will come back and I will show you how we're going to do the straps at the top so that you can have something to hold it up. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish this part off camera, and like I said, when I get back, we'll do the straps at the top of the shirt. With a slip stitch just all the way around, and I sewed in all of my little tails. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start right up here, and you're going to do this, the same thing we're doing here, you're going to do to the other side. So we're just going to make our slip knot, and we are going to pinpoint our middle, which is about, I guess, here. So, and then we're just gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here, and this is where we're gonna start, and we're gonna go the other way. So this is where we're going to start. I'm gonna crochet over my tail. So I'm gonna, I have lost my yarn there. Okay, so I'm gonna do a, nope, I'm gonna do a slip stitch. Okay, do a slip stitch if I can get it to do a slip stitch. Okay, there we go, got my slip stitch. Now we're gonna do half double crochets, and I'm gonna go back into that same stitch. And now we're gonna count 5. So that was 1. This is 2. This is 3. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's 3. And then this is 4. And this is 5. And the next stitch will be where we started the pinpoint. So we put 1 in there. And then we'll count out 5 more going across. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And our last one is 5. Okay, and that is going to be the start of our straps for our tank top. Now, what we're going to do is you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to turn your work, and you're going to go back the other way, and you're going to keep going back and forth until this strap is as long as you want it, or it's for it to fit. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to make this long, and then you're gonna have to take and kind of attach it to here, and you're gonna have to put it on and see if it will actually fit. Since every person has different kind of shoulders, I can't actually tell you how many or how long it needs to be, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to do mine's off camera, and when I get back I will show you how to secure it to the other side of the shirt. Okay, so I went ahead and I finished, and you can see I just finished one side, and you can see I finished it here. So okay, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to flip this over. I want to make sure that doesn't come out, because if this little loop comes out, then it starts to unravel. Okay, so I'm gonna lay it out, and I'm trying to even everything out so I can, that when I attach it, the front to the back, I want to make sure it's even. I don't want it to be, you know, like in the middle somewhere. So lay it out, even it out, and I want to make sure it's not twisted. And then I'm gonna turn it this way. Okay, there we go. And I just want to put it edge to edge. So I'm going to take my hook right here, and I'm just going to hold them like this. I'm just going to hold them together like this, and I'm going to make sure, I want to kind of eyeball it and just make sure it looks even, it's not off, it's not too far. And of course, you'll probably have to try this on before you continue. Don't finish off if you don't think it's in the right place. Okay. So hold it together, and I'm just gonna go through the very first stitch. There we go. And then I'm gonna go through second stitch, which is on the strap. Give it a good pull. And I'm gonna slip stitch. So I'm just gonna pull it straight through like that. Just gonna do the second one. And I'm just gonna do stitch for stitch. Okay. There we go. Okay, so, and there you have it. This is what it looks like, and I think it looks really nice. This, and then you're gonna cut, you're going to tie off, you're gonna finish off, and then you're going to just sew in all of your ends. But I'm not gonna do that yet because I really need to make sure that this fits correctly before I do it. And of course, you're gonna do this twice because you have to do it to the other side. So once you're done and you finished it and you have put in all of your, you've sewed in all of your tails and your ends, you can go ahead and enjoy your new tank top.